I have some breaking news now. A tense scene overnight in Barrio Logan as firefighters battle a persistent fire at a recycling and scrapyard.
San Diego 6's Laura Kavanaugh is live outside the facility off 32nd Street with why this fire was so tough to put out. Laura, good morning.
Good morning to you, Mark and Heather. It did take dozens of firefighters from multiple agencies to douse those flames. The fire actually kept reigniting and actually fueled quite a few explosions. The problem actually was this big heap of metal behind me, almost 20 feet high, and all of those old combustible materials. Now, that fire broke out right around 11:20 last night here at the corner of 32nd in Boston at the MC Scrap Recycling Center. We're told that a San Diego police officer was the first person to notice it and call it in. Now, if you take a look at these images, you can see flames spewing high, smoke billowing into the sky. Now, when firefighters arrived, they found heavy fire throughout the rear of the facility. Fire ripping through old cars, appliances, metal and rubber tires. It took multiple units from San Diego Fire and Rescue as well as National City Fire Departments to knock down that blaze. But then just as the firefighters thought the fire was out, it would reignite.
Recycling pile itself is about 20 feet high, so it's a really deep-seated fire. So we were able to knock down the bulk of the fire, but we waited for a representative from the company that could use the heavy equipment, the backhoes and cranes to actually move the material and spread it so we could actually put the rest of the fire out.
Well, definitely a lot of nooks and crannies for that fire to hide in and smolder. Thankfully, though, the flames were confined to a large portion of scrap materials and did not spread to any further structures. Back here live, that heavy lift crane was on scene early this morning, separating those heavy materials so that fire crews could isolate the origin of the fire below. Also, crews actually had to consult with the hazmat team to make sure the runoff from the firefighting efforts did not flow out into the street. I'm happy to report that it did not. Now, as for the cause of the fire, that is still under investigation. We are live in Barrio Logan. Laura Kavanaugh, San Diego 6 News.